Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome back to another episode of the Unexpectedly Intellectual. In other words, thank you for listening one more time to me. It is your host, the man, the myth, the legend. I can't speak, Mr. Peanut Butter. And I got a little surprise with y'all. I got my brother in here. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, but this man has been with me since day one, since I got here. You hear me? We was in intro together. Y'all know nothing about that. Without further ado, give it up for my boy, y'all.
What's going on, y'all, man? Ben told me I gotta come up with a moniker on here, so we gonna go with Ray Liotta. That's my name for the day, y'all.
Say it one more time.
Ray Liotta, y'all. Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
I like that. But bro, what you been on? How you been?
Oh man, it's been heavy. It's been heavy. You know what I mean? But I guess I'm blessed. You know what I mean? Life is lifing. I'm learning that it's always gonna be a problem. Always a problem.
How much longer you got on your degree?
16 credits after this semester. I'm almost at the 120. Man. I got 104. I'm almost out of them, man.
You almost out of them.
How much longer you got? It's all good.
Bro, I'm here for like 2 to 3 more years, bro. But
man, we ain't tripping, man. We ain't got no time.
You know I'm gonna make the most out of it regardless.
I'm telling you.
I gotta make sure the generation behind me is straight.
That's
why I'm still here. That's why I'm still.
That's what it's all about, though. That's where that pressure come from. You know what I mean? Because you like, I don't want. Not like we just struggling, you know what I mean? But it's like I want my kids and the future generations to be
straight,
to be more set than I am. You know what I mean?
Right,
and if I put in this groundwork right now, like it's gonna flourish. You know what I mean? For everybody.
That's the fun of the family, right?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, you gotta grow it. That's all I'm looking forward to, man. Just graduating.
I'm gonna be there. Please send it to me.
Oh, I want to say it's May 3rd.
Front row with your family.
Oh, of course. I ain't tripping, man. I'm not gonna have that many folks there anyway, bro. It's gonna be limited.
When I see that name pop up, that's
you gonna be the loudest for me, bro.
Man. I'm gonna be all the way at the top. I'm gonna scream my heart out.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that for real, man.
I got to, man. Let's get into the work, bro. How the music been?
The music, man. I done fell off the music, man. So honestly, well, nobody knows me, so I gotta get some background. But I've been making music since I was 12 years old, probably. I started off on Ableton making beats.
And beats just fire, y'all.
Yeah, they okay.
His beats fire, y'all.
But
I rap better, but his beats fire.
But I started off on Ableton, and I was like, man, I like this. And I used to watch all the Metro Boomin interviews and the TMA, just all the producers up and coming back then, and just watch them on YouTube make beats, and that was what I wanted my life to be. I'm like, man, that's all I want to do is make beats and sit around and make more beats, you know what I mean? And the older I got, it's like I kept the passion and I kept going with it, but life, you know what I mean? It's like you get in college, you got that as a responsibility. You got to start making money to feed your own wants, you know what I mean? So it's like it just getting in the way of that time that you used to have to make the beats, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But see, one thing I learned about the art itself is it's art, bro. Art comes and goes.
I agree with that.
It goes, bro. Sometimes we do need that break to get inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we just need a break. Maybe I've been thinking too much.
Right. That's really what it is. That's all I do is think. So it's like sometimes you just got to get that under control and just kind of rest in the moment, which is so hard for me because I'm always thinking about what's next or what I could have did better 5 seconds ago. You know what I mean? So it's like I just got to start living in the moment. You know what I mean? But last year I started kind of making the music, rapping, and that's fun. That's fun for me. You know what I mean? Like
when I met this man right here, let me tell you, y'all are getting 4 minutes of straight Hall of Fame record performance right now. In the beginning, this man right here did not talk. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. You want to know how we became friends? I forced myself to sit next to him and dap him up every other day. You hear me? What you want? You doing all right?
He's not lying. Cool. He's not lying, y'all. He's not lying. That's really how it happened.
That's cool. So the fact that he's making music now, y'all not hearing. Like I'm hearing what I'm saying, but do y'all, bro? That's a testimony right there, bro. You hear me? Come on.
And it's so crazy because everybody always used to tell me like, man, you already make beats. Like, do you rap? Why don't you rap over your beats? And I used to be like, man, rapping not really for me. I like to be in the background. And that is true because I don't really promote my music. You know what I mean? I just kind of make it for me, and I just be in the house vibing. Or I send it to you or, my other friends. And I be like, what y'all think about this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Play it in the car. But, yeah, man, I definitely, being really brought me out my shell, man. Because like he said, bro, we used to be in, was it African American Studies every day.
Hey, shout out that professor. I ain't gonna name him, but shout out that professor. Yeah,
that professor. Yeah. We love that professor. Yeah, but that was a great class, man. That class caused me a lot of anxiety with all them with that presentation. But
meanwhile, I'm right here. I'm smiling.
He chilling. I'm skipping class, so I don't got to do the presentation.
I'm texting him. Hey, bro, where you at? I'm on his ass, y'all. Hey, bro, where you at? We got something to do. What you mean you not coming? Why you not coming?
I'm just making everything up, man. I'm like, man, I can't come today, man. We got that presentation, man.
I'm on this. You need me to come get you? Anything? What you mean? We got things to do.
Yeah, man. I really owe passing that class to Ben, man, because he really got me like, man, just go ahead and knock this out. Everybody else done did it. I was about the last person to take it. I'm like, I might as well. You know what I mean? Might as well, man.
And he did a wonderful job, just to let y'all know, bro. Just to let y'all know. He did a great job.
I appreciate that, man.
Let's talk about, let's take a segue real quick. But, let's talk about what life is for a college student mentally, right? Because we talk about our anxiety. We talk about our depression. We talk about every other thing, right? So, why does that affect us the most?
Right. Man, I feel like it really has to do with this generation. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we have this social media that's kind of telling us how we need to be and how fast we need to be at that point. You know what I mean? And then we just have so many outside factors that I feel like we wouldn't have had 30, maybe 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Before everything came into play. So it's like, I don't know, because I feel like the schoolwork itself is not the main challenge.
Schoolwork is busy work, right?
Yeah, it's busy work, exactly. You know what I mean? And it just keeps you busy. It's like, I don't want to do this, but is it really like...
until you get to where you need to be.
Exactly. So it's like, I get it. It's like a step. It was just like high school. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really need this, but I do need my diploma. You know what I mean? So it's like, college for me is just, a step that I have to complete, but it's also a challenge mentally because you're always thinking like, did I pick the right degree? You know what I mean? And am I gonna have a job?
It's that pressure.
Exactly,
pressure,
man. And you want to do good.
Regardless.
You know what I mean? You want to do good. You got family. Everybody's getting old. You know what I mean? The time just keep moving. So it's like you want to get it while it's good.
Yeah. While the
getting's good.
Yeah,
man. I'm telling you, bro. So that's my main thing. Like, you know what I mean?
What are some things that helped you with your anxiety?
Man.
Is it getting out more? You getting out your comfort shell? You making the mental decision, hey, I'm not gonna be like this today? Or?
It's so funny because that's such a tough question because I feel like I'm never anxious. You know what I mean? And that's bad. That's bad to say, but like I'm always really not on edge. You know what I mean? But like it's rare that I'm just...
You're alert.
Yeah, like it's rare that it's just me and Ben right here talking. Mr. Peanut Butter
We
talking.
straight. Remember, I'm the host. I don't care.
You know what I mean? It's just me and Mr. Peanut Butter talking right now, but it's like I'm still thinking about so many other things, you know what I mean, in my head. Like, damn, I do got this assignment I got to do in a couple hours. I got this, you know what I mean? And just my future, you know what I mean? It's like I'm thinking years ahead, And
I ain't even, you hear me? I ain't even. That's it.
But I got to get to that point, you know what I mean? Like where I'm just like, today is today, you know what I mean? Not like not to where you living in the moment to the point where you're just unaware of what's going on, you know what I mean? And you're not preparing for the future, but I got to stop worrying about the future and having negative, you know what I mean, emotions about it, I guess.
What Master Uguay say? The future is a mystery. The past is something.
I've heard that. But that's true though. That's very true. You know what I mean? It's a mystery, and that's what we don't like. You know what I mean? Some of us, we don't like that. You know what I mean? We got to be in control. We got to know
everything. So how do we learn how to let go? That's just food for thought, y'all. We ain't gonna dive on that. I promise y'all. We ain't gonna
That's
dive
something for
on
them
that.
to think about. That's
Yeah,
something for
man.
them to think about. Man, it's like you
got
gotta actively. What's the quote?
Master Oogway himself, Kung Fu Panda. That's a citation. Walk with me. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That is why it's called the present.
I like that.
Enjoy what you have now.
I like that. That's crazy. That's a Kung Fu. Did you say that's a
Master Oogway Kung Fu Panda.
from Kung Fu Panda? Wow, that's crazy. Cause that quote just hit home. You know what I mean?
People sleep on children books and children movies.
Yeah,
They
like
be having messages.
they be having what do they call them? Like like them
the
things.
motives. There
yeah,
you go.
Yeah,
You
know,
y'all, we just giving y'all pre-game right now. Do y'all hear me?
we giving them vocab words and everything.
Yeah, hear me.
But yeah, man, that's a good one right there. That's the main thing, bro. We gotta stay focused and try to the present is a gift. You know what I mean? Don't be so focused on the past.
I'll say this. Because we don't focus on the present because we always have, I guess, double consciousness, right? You have the past, you have your future. So at times to where we feel like it's a F5 tornado, tsunami, hurricane,
right. Everything crashing down,
right? Just realize what you're doing it for yourself. Don't always please the world. Remember, the people that you see now weren't born on the same day as you, nor will they die on the same day as you. So be you, bro.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there.
You hear me? So be you.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, my dear brother. Thank you for coming on the show with me.
I love you, man. It was good chopping it up with you, bro. It was good chopping it up with you.
You think I ain't gonna do it like that. So listen, y'all, on the next episode of the Unexpectedly Intellectual, I will dive deeper into random topics. I'm gonna let y'all know what it is on that episode. You think I should give them a little taste of with the song?
I think so. I think they need that.
Let me see what we got. Alright, so we just gonna make up something on spot. Y'all ready? Yeah, crazy night last night, and I think I'm tripping. Looked in the mirror and I know I'm different. I walk outside cause I know I'm different. 3 bad hoes in the backseat chillin'. Benji, what you do? They said, Benji, you a villain. I be on news, I be late night chillin'. Late night creep till late night. Yeah, I ain't gonna get the version of it.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna get the version of it, but we appreciate you guys for joining us. Me and what's your name?
Ray Liotta. It's Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta. Thank you for joining Mr. Peanut and Ray Liotta.
It's a tongue twister.
We gonna work on it. Y'all stay tuned. Appreciate you. Love.